Super excited to be on LinkedIn one day, checking my messages, and here goes this message reply from a question that I had asked this person in regards to market research when it comes to wanting to coach social media, right? And so I'm excited to see that message, to see what the market research question that I had asked, the result was from that person. And the message reply was, great, Martine, this is really cool offer that you're looking to put together. I understand your market research, but guess what? Nobody's going to invest in you for that. That was the answer. Let's remember another one, actually. One of my mentors in the early stage, I had a few mentors. Same thing there. I was, finding myself and understanding where my genius was and what it is that I can offer, where you probably are right now, or perhaps you've been there, and I'm sure you could resonate with that season of your business, right? And so I was sharing my excitement and my passion to this mentor, and what value I was looking to build and deliver for these people that I was going to go out there and look for and support, right? And she completely turned me down by saying, this is too much. Nobody's going to invest in this type of money in this. Most recently, one of my coaches shared with me that my market is saturated and that it is important for me to understand that it's going to take a lot on my side to be able to stand apart. Because what do? I'm a social media content coach. I help people, you, me, purpose-driven entrepreneurs understand how to build a social media marketing strategy for their business that is aligned with their personality and their lifestyle. I come from a place of marketing a business and a brand while working a day job, being a mother of two. I've gotten people give me the feedback saying, girl, I'm single and I can't keep up with my social media. And there you are, a mother of two with a full-time business and a full-time job. And how do you do it? Right. And so yet I get this feedback most recently from my coach saying, hey, your market is saturated. As a result, you're going to have to step up a little bit more. And I'm like, it took me back from to the corporate America system, of me being a woman of color, being the woman that, invested in my education, sitting in those boardroom and having to feel and hear that I need to do a little bit more in order for me to be noticeable in this boardroom, in this corporate world. And hearing that in building my business, and hopefully you're following me here, it's tough. But here's the thing, if you've ever heard anyone trying to validate your purpose, your value, how much you should get paid, how stupid your program is or not, understand this. Take that feedback, study it, don't let it turn you down. For instance, the feedback that I got from my coach about, your market is saturated. This is a validation for me to say to myself, okay, but there's no other Martine Cadet. Yeah, I talk about growing your Facebook group. Yeah, I talk about making sure that you build relationships. However, the way I tell you to do it is not cookie cutter. That's why I can't do those group coaching program stuff. I'll have group conversations, but I need to know you and your personality so that you are comfortable and you show up in a place that is actually fulfilling for you to connect with your people. And so, am I going to sit here and say that I'm the only one that you're going to find online that can help you build a successful organic social media marketing? Absolutely not. I invested in coaches to understand how to build a great Facebook group. I've invested in coaches to help me structure my business. And so I'm not going to sit here, and neither should you say that you have learned this on your own. But what's great about us going through this journey, I believe, is that we go through the experience of it all, right? As we implement. And so the one thing before I go that is most critical in this whole thing is that I want you to make sure that you embrace who you are, that you know who you are, what you will accept and what you will not accept. No one is to validate you. No one, you shouldn't have to push further than who you are in order for you to impact other people. This is the scar that I have from corporate America. Done very well for myself, but I had to push, and push a little bit more because of what I looked like. I didn't sound like anybody else for whatever reason they thought, to get to where I was able to get to as far as I could, right? It shouldn't be that way when we build something where we want to serve other people. We shouldn't have to push harder just to get noticed. What I have is a gift. It is not for everybody. That's why there's plenty of dentists in your town. That's why there's plenty of different supermarkets. That's why there's Chick-fil-A and KFC, and McDonald's and Burger King. There are plenty of options. But you know what? There's the fast food industry. And whether you want to believe that your industry is saturated or not, what your challenge is to make sure that your marketing, your presence has a story, has an impact, has a purpose, and is speaking to someone. We tend to want it all. We want to speak to everybody. I'm speaking to you. If you're currently at your 9 to 5, or perhaps you just left, right? Or you were let go, or you're probably furloughed still. I'm talking to you. If you've been grinding this online business thing with or without a job, but still not seeing the traction and you're exhausted creating content, I'm talking to you, not talking to anybody else, so that I can absolutely resonate with you. And that's what I want to encourage you to do with your business and what you offer, is to make sure that you're laser focused, and that every time you show up, you are actually having a conversation with someone that you know that you can help with what you do. And so people are going to talk. You are going to hear it. I hear it still, and I will continue to hear it. And I welcome it. I welcome it. And I welcome it for you too, because that's how we're going to grow. When people, challenge us and say things like that, your market is saturated. What makes you so different? Okay. And so the only way that you're going to stand apart from everybody else in your industry is by being yourself, and not have to regurgitate or sound like you're regurgitating things that you've heard that I said, or another coach said, or something you heard on a podcast, or something you heard on YouTube. It's coming from your heart. And when you dig in, you align your expertise with the human side of you so that you can deliver and connect. You understand what I mean? So, am I mad about the feedback that I've gotten over time and the ones that are coming soon, I'm sure? Absolutely not. And you shouldn't be either. Embrace them. Okay? I've had people doubting me. I've had people say to me, I doubt you. I dare you. There's no way. I've had people ride on me. Okay? It's okay. Breathe in, breathe out. You're skilled. You've invested a lot of time and money in yourself and getting better at it. Keep at it. I don't want you to quit too early. It's not worth it. Keep at it. And if you need to take a break or you want to talk to me, send me a message. I'll be more than happy to chat with you. Okay? Because I know it is a process, and I feel like Not enough of us are talking about the reality of what happens once you say yes, but you're marketing and you don't have a client. You're posting on Instagram and you don't have a client. That season, okay, is real. I've done it, I've been there, and that is why I feel that it's so important to elevate that voice that it is real. Marketing while you have no clients is a season, okay? And that's okay. You gotta launch, you gotta start, you gotta do it. It's gonna go away as long as you do it strategically. And so I'm not here to do a whole coaching session or anything. Well, in fact, if you're interested in chatting a little bit more in regards to you, I'd love for you to, visit my website. We can chat together for about 2 hours on an intensive call on Zoom, or, you can look into being together for a longer period of time. But it's a process, and I see so many people that got bitten or are bitten right now by the bug of when is this gonna work? Because I've gotten bitten by that bug a few times, and that's why I'm confident to talk about it. But validation, the only validation you need is from God. God knows exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, listen to the feedback from other people. I've heard people telling me, my goodness, you should have been way further than where you are right now. How come you're not on this publication? How come you didn't do this as of yet? Because God does not have me ready for it. And I'm not going to pressure him. And I'm not late. I'm not. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I wouldn't be able to talk about. I respect the process. I'm in no rush. And you shouldn't rush either. When my daughter was born, I had to give them milk. Now they eat ribs. It takes time. You gotta let your baby grow, your business, that is. Invest in it, nurture it, love it, embrace it, take care of it, protect it. Okay? So hopefully this message resonated with you. It is very dear to my heart, and I'm probably going to talk about it again. But until then, I appreciate you watching all the way through. If you did watch this all the way through, I want you to put in the comments, I got this, meaning you, not me. Put in the comments, I got this. So I know that you are committed to showing up for yourself, despite what others around you will tell you, because you have a gift. And I want you to embrace your marketing efforts so that your personality comes through digitally. You hear me? So put in the comments, I got this. All right? Because you do. I know you do. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Sending you virtual hugs, and I'm curious to see what you're going to share in the comments. I can't wait to engage with you. Bye.